Darwin, Australia, July 23, 2025. Get ready for some seriously exciting news, folks. The Royal Navy's super cool aircraft carrier, HMS Prince of Wales, which is also their main flagship, basically the biggest and most important ship in their whole fleet, just made a grand, jaw-dropping entrance into Darwin Harbour today. You might be thinking, okay, a ship visit, cool. But trust me, this isn't just any visit. This is a monumental moment, a real showstopper. It's actually the very first time one of those massive Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carriers, these are truly state-of-the-art, cutting-edge vessels, representing the very best of naval power and a huge symbol of Britain's renewed maritime ambition, has ever visited Australian shores. Can you believe it? How incredibly cool is that? It's like seeing a superstar come to town for the first time. And here's another mind-blowing fact. It's also the first time a Royal Navy aircraft carrier has been here since way back in 1997. Think about that for a second. That's almost 30 years. Imagine all the changes in the world since then. So this isn't just a ship docking. It's a colossal, historic deal, really shouting out loud and clear that Britain is back in a big way in this crucial part of the world. It's not just about showing off their impressive naval might, though that's certainly part of it. It's also a massive, heartfelt nod to the awesome, long-standing friendship and rock-solid partnership between the UK and Australia. We're talking about a bond built on shared history, going back centuries, and deep-rooted defense ties. It's about common interests, looking out for each other's security, and standing shoulder to shoulder in a sometimes tricky world. This visit truly reinforces that special connection, making it stronger than ever. Having HMS Prince of Wales, this absolute behemoth of a ship here in Darwin, really shouts out how incredibly committed the UK is to keeping things safe and stable in the entire Indo-Pacific region. This isn't just a quick stop on a long journey. It's a clear, deliberate sign that the UK is seriously focusing its strategic attention and resources on this area. And why is this region so important, you ask? Well, the Indo-Pacific is absolutely vital for global trade, with countless shipping lanes carrying goods that power economies worldwide. It's also a dynamic, ever-changing geopolitical hotspot with rising powers and complex relationships. Keeping these seas safe from threats like piracy, illegal fishing, or even potential conflicts is absolutely crucial. Plus, there are growing concerns like climate change affecting island nations and maritime boundaries. So, making sure everyone plays by the rules internationally, what we call the rules-based international system, is paramount here. This means upholding international law, respecting sovereignty, and ensuring freedom of navigation for everyone. The Indo-Pacific is buzzing with activity, innovation, and strategic importance, and it's absolutely key to how the world works. So having the UK actively involved, contributing to its security and stability, is more important than ever before. It's about being a responsible global partner, not just a distant observer. Right now, the carrier is leading the impressive UK Carrier Strike Group, UKCSG, in something called Exercise Talisman Sabre. This isn't just a little drill, it's a huge Australian-led exercise that happens every 2 years, and it's a cornerstone of regional defense cooperation. It's all about getting different naval, air, and land forces, and even cyber and space teams to work together smoothly, like a well-oiled machine. They focus on building stronger relationships with partner nations, sharing knowledge, and making sure everyone's ready to handle any challenges or threats that pop up, whether it's a natural disaster or a complex security situation. Basically, it's a massive, incredibly realistic practice session to make sure we're all on the same page for global peace and a stable economy. They're practicing multi-domain warfighting, which sounds super technical, but it just means they're training to fight across all possible environments. Think about it. They're simulating how to defend against cyber attacks, how to use satellites for reconnaissance in space, how to coordinate air defenses, and even how to execute complex amphibious landings with troops coming ashore from the sea. It's about integrating every single piece of the puzzle. And wow, the 2025 Talisman Sabre is the biggest one yet. 19 nations are taking part, bringing together over 30,000 military folks involved from all sorts of services, not just sailors and soldiers, but also special forces, intelligence units, logistics experts, and medical teams. This year, they're really digging deep into those multi-domain scenarios. They'll be doing all sorts of realistic drills, from helping out in humanitarian assistance and disaster relief efforts to super intense high-end combat scenarios. You'll see massive ships sailing across huge oceans, fighter jets and transport planes ruling the skies, and thousands of troops on the ground all across vast stretches of Australia and even in Papua New Guinea. They're using diverse terrains from deserts to jungles and challenging maritime environments. It's an absolutely amazing chance for everyone to train together, share their best tips and tricks, and get super good at handling tough military challenges. This kind of joint training is invaluable for building trust, understanding each other's procedures, and ensuring that if a real crisis hits, they'll be ready for anything and can act as one unified force. This visit to Darwin isn't just a random stop on a map. It's a major, high-profile highlight of Operation Highmast, which is the Royal Navy's primary and most significant global mission of 2025. This incredibly ambitious 8-month journey involves a broad coalition of a dozen nations, making it a truly international endeavor. The task group will undertake an extensive and strategically vital traverse all the way to the Western Pacific Rim. Their journey will take them through incredibly important sea routes and maritime arteries, like the Mediterranean and the Middle East, clearly showing how connected global security really is and why maintaining freedom of navigation in key choke points is so crucial for everyone. Along the way, the UK CSG will be doing tons of big, challenging exercises with Britain's closest friends and partners. This isn't just about reinforcing old friendships, which are super important, but also actively building new ones and fostering deeper defense relationships with emerging partners in the region. The main goals of Operation Highmast are pretty clear and incredibly important for global stability. First, it's to loudly and proudly say that the UK is committed to security in both the Mediterranean and the Indo-Pacific, showing they're serious about protecting vital interests in both areas. Second, it's to show that we're all in this together with our allies when it comes to facing threats and upholding international law. It's about collective resolve, proving that when nations work together, they're much stronger. And third, it's a fantastic opportunity to proudly show off the best of British trade, clever ideas in innovation, and cutting-edge defense stuff to the whole white world. This whole mission is a powerful way to project influence, keep things stable, and prove that the UK is a reliable, capable, and forward-thinking partner when it comes to global security. It's a blend of diplomacy, defense, and economic partnership, all rolled into one epic journey. And get this, over 4,500 British military personnel will be actively involved in Operation Highmast. That's a massive group of highly trained and dedicated people from all parts of the armed forces working tirelessly to make this mission a success. We're talking a substantial contingent of 2,500 Royal Navy sailors and Royal Marines, who are the absolute backbone of the carrier group. They're responsible for the incredibly complex operations of the aircraft carrier itself, from launching and recovering jets to maintaining all the intricate systems, and also for the embarked air wing, including the pilots and ground crew for the F-35 Lightning II jets. Plus, there are 900 super-skilled soldiers from the British Army, providing crucial land-based support, specialized expertise in joint operations, and ensuring seamless coordination with ground forces. And let's not forget the 600 Royal Air Force folks who contribute vital air support, conduct reconnaissance missions, and handle critical logistical expertise, making sure everything runs smoothly from the skies. This combined team really shows how awesome and integrated the UK's defense capabilities are, bringing together land, sea, and air power into one cohesive force. It's all about working together with international partners to tackle the tricky, evolving security challenges of today. When these different branches of the armed forces work together like this, sharing their unique skills and experiences, it just makes everyone stronger, more adaptable, and truly boosts the UK's role as a leading global security player. What an incredible effort!